Welcome back, everybody, to Endwalker once again. Last time we left off, we had just finished up our time in Labyrinthos, and now we're going to be heading to, I guess, Rods at Hand, or Han. I don't know how to pronounce that correctly, but second zone before we, presumably head on somewhere else at this point. So time to head to Thavnair. I have Kryle's instructions in hand. If you're ready to set out, then so are we. Having been to Thavnair before, I can travel by Aetherite, but what of the rest of you? Another sea voyage would waste time we do not have. Kryle was of the same mind, and we already secured the aid of the good folk of the Confluence. We'll take ourselves there. The Confluence, thou sayest. I'm afraid so, my friend. Thought we'll recall the hunt for Iceheart, onto whose sanctuary we delivered the owing to knowledge of our comrade Moonbrita. Moonbrita was an authority on etherology, a field of study she did embark upon in pursuit of her parents' example. Both are authorities in their own right, and both are researchers at the Confluence. Haven't you gone to see them yet? I intended to do so earlier, but to my shame my courage failed me at the last. As it hath many times, I thought to reach out to them after sending that fateful letter. Neither time nor introspective have revealed unto me the words I should speak, and thus I have kept my silence. Whether you come with us or no is your choice and yours alone. If it's too difficult, we'll manage. Thou art kind to say so, but I have no intention of forsaking your cause. I shall go to the Confluence, and I shall face that what had long been overdue. If it's settled, then let us be off. When we arrive, we shall look for a researcher named Kite. Alright. So at least we get to basically, I'm assuming, like, teleport over there. I can't actually think of another instance offhand that they that our NPC characters actually talk about using the ether rides. Like, it's not really a thing that's mentioned as far as the NPCs go, so that's kind of an interesting bit. It looks like where we need to go is not that far off in any case. Is this snow? Oh yeah, it's snow, okay. I wonder if this is special, or if it actually just happens here at random points. Yeah, here's Kite. Well, now, this is a rather lot of stern faces. Are my library books overdue again? Not to our knowledge, we're associates of Kryle of the students of Baldesion. We seek a passage to Thavnair, and I understand that you can assist us. Ah, the test subjects. Welcome, welcome. Test subjects. Ah, you hadn't heard? Well then, allow me to explain. So in order to travel to any Aetherite, you ordinarily need to be attuned to it beforehand. Otherwise, you can't use it as a beacon to seek out why you're a mess of ether hurtling along the life stream. Inconvenient but uncontrollable limitation of Aetherite teleportation. But what if we were able to tell you that there's a way to travel to Aetherite without being attuned to it? A way to teleport instantly to places you've never been. For long years, we've labored to make such travel possible, but people might move about more freely. We've finally done it. We've created a new kind of Aetherite that doesn't require attunement. Truly, that changes everything. While my language may have been a bit misleading, the user need not attune to these Aetherites, but the Aetherites themselves must have been pre-attuned to each other, thereby facilitating travel between the 2 points. It just so happens that of our first test pair of Aetherites, one has been installed here in Charlotte, and the other one over in Yodamad at Port Town in Thavnair. As you may know, our nation has long maintained strong ties with Rad's at hand. And indeed, we owe much of this breakthrough to the contributions of their alchemists. So to sum up, we're to test these aetherites. How fortuitous for you. I should mention that an accident has impaired my ability to channel ether. Will this be a problem? Not at all. As a matter of fact, you may say these aetherites were made for people like your good self. The magic's imbued within will whisk away without any effort on your part. What will a dream come true, and far be it for me to worry about such things, but do we have permission to make use of your shiny new invention? The only permission required is yours, so assuming you're willing, we're all set. It may come as a surprise, but we're actually struggling to find test subjects. Most people seem to have an unreasonable fear of their souls gradually disintegrating as they drift helplessly in the life stream. In the statistically unlikely event that something goes awry. But it's plain that you aren't most people. Mrs. Crowell truly knows how to pick them. If I might change the subject, are Master Wilson and Mistress Floridia not present today? Oh, you didn't hear. They recently resigned their posts. Their expertise was needed elsewhere. Large-scale project held by the Forum itself, as I understand, but I'm not privy to the details. I see. Any other questions? No? Then let's get going before you change your minds. Please see to your preparations and head outside to the Aetherite Plaza. I'll be along shortly. I do like the snow here, it's pretty nice. I'm assuming I should be seeing something here. Actually, now that I think about it, it's is it just loading in people very slowly or something? That's slightly strange. I'm not, finding anything at the moment here. There's either like a mass of people that haven't loaded in here yet, or something's gone wrong. Because clearly there should be something that's appearing here, but it's not. Okay, here comes people. Okay. So we just gotta wait here until the thing appears, I guess. But yeah, it does seem like the mass crowds have definitely died down since I first started playing. Because I'm assuming everybody else is probably like way ahead at this point. This is stragglers like me waiting around doing earlier stuff now. Oh, there are definitely some people still around, I guess. Like, I guess this many people is enough to bog down the game, though, which is kind of odd. But then again, this is like one of the, I'm assuming, 2 hub cities, so I guess it makes sense there's people around. Aha! Finally. It has finally appeared. Here we go.
We're all set. Just the 4 of you, was it?
3. I'm already attuned to the crystal in Thavnair.
You are? Oh. I would have preferred more test subjects. Oh, well, never mind. If our 3 travelers could line up here, please. Yes, right there is fine. Take a deep breath, and I'll soon have you soaring through the ether. Oh, and one last thing. You might experience a teensy-weensy touch of violent ethereal sickness. Good luck!
What?
Well, that was definitely something last minute to be told. We end up almost near the eastern continent.
Thavnair, home to city-state Radz-at-Han. Rising from the southeast waters of the Bounty, this Isle of Plenty served as the battleground for a conflict between two peoples. Their cultures bled into one another until a unique amalgamation was distilled from the chaos, in a process not unlike their precious alchemy. Once solidified as a single nation, an adamant stance of neutrality would hold invaders at bay. For a time. Now across this vibrant isle creeps a fog of malice. What choice do you have? What chance? Against such an insidious foe.
I've seen fairer faces after a bout of bad shellfish. Let me bring you something to drink. That should help settle your bellies.
There was a note with Kryle's instructions. Don't let a Stinian roam the markets alone. He's alarmingly bad with coin.
Through determination, we shall get up. You managed to will yourself to their feet, but given your condition, will you be able to reach Instidian in time? Do we have to touch this etherite? Let me see. Ooh. You there, I need 3 drinks, something that helps with either sickness. By the Mansuya, traveler, or I mean greetings. Greetings and welcome. You are wise, good sir, to come to me. My special armor lassie, made with only the finest and freshest agreements, is famed for calming unruly bellies. By way of a warm welcome to Thavnair, I'm pleased to offer to you for the low price of 19,800 gil. For not 1, not 2, but 3 bottles, a bargain amongst bargains. Price is highway robbery, and you want to say as much as Insidia, but you realize any words of warning you crowd will be accompanied by your last meal. You must stand before Insidia and use gestures to deny that the deal is fair. I thought you could barely stand. What do you need to tell me that's so urgent? Wait, I shouldn't buy the lassie. The merchant is swindling me. Ugh. Consider Sapoli, sir, but I appear to have my prices confused. It's actually 1,890 gil for the 3 bottles of lassie. That confusion would be quite costly. For both of us, very well then, your coin. Here, a bottle for each of you. Take them to the others and get some rest. I'll be back after I explore the town. Ooh. I'm still having a bad time. Here you go, buddy. Have a arma lassie, whatever it is. Praise be to the 12. My stomach doth loosen its death grip. My heartfelt thanks to thee and Istidian, and to the fine fruits of this land. You were in time, excellent. You spared us Tatara's wrath. Sweet, sweet release. If you haven't already, you should have yours too. Right, I'm ready to get on with it. The last day truly worked wonders. Back on your feet, I see. Thy fare. I have bound it. 'Tis the most I would do against this heat, short of shredding my armor. I asked where you got the cord for it. A local vendor. The man says it's a Thavnair weave, tough and not easily unraveled. And how much did it cost? 9,400 gil, steel I was told. 'Tis nothing fancy, but I always valued function over form. That's incredible. I dare say not even Alphanon could hold a candle to you. It's not uncommon for merchants to set their prices high, but it doesn't seem excessive here. I'm inclined to agree with that assessment. It does seem excessive, unusually so. Claiming Thavnair as its dominion, the nation of Rads at Han hath long thrived as a hub of commerce. In the beginning there was the Acrosodia, a Mantangan tribe indigenous to this land. Over time they came to be joined by other races, and through their intermingling a culture rich and distinct did emerge. From alchemy to textiles, the products of Hanish culture have come to be celebrated and coveted the world over, a development only aided by the nation's prime location as a waypoint between east and west. All of this have combined to make a trading power at Rads at Han, yet such a status cannot be taken for granted. Nay, it must needs to be maintained through judicious governance and strict regulation. Neither which I see any evidence, given that merchants are a gateway town of free to fleece hapless travelers and tarnish the reputation of the nation at large. Just so. The opportunistic pricing as rampant doth suggest that oversight is much weakened, or mayhap the people have fallen upon hard times. Whatever the truth may be, it would be prudent in the current state of affairs. Prudent and practical, aye. We're not to lose by learning more. So here we seek out Kryle's acquaintance. Shall we see what information we can gather here in Unilad? Excellent, we didn't get off to a flying good start, but we'll make up for it. Oh yeah, we got the hand gear here, so that's nice. Right, let's split up and make inquiries in town. Narn, the pier is yours. Once we've learned what we can, we regroup by the Aetheryte, off-putting through the mere sight of it may be. Do we have side quests? No, it doesn't look like it yet. I'm sure they're gonna pop up here soon, though. Crazy light of fruits, but they're on the verge of spoiling, as if they've been left too long. Gazing out from the pier, you spy boats moored off in nearby isles, with the silhouettes of larger seafaring vessels farther away. Compared to other ports you visited in the past, there appears to be very little activity. Not seeing anything off that way. Did I miss the fourth one somewhere? What am I doing? Oh, recording my sales. Still do it daily out of habit, though I don't know why I bother. Hardly sell anything these days. Business has never been this terrible, I suppose things could be worse. Could have a consortium to keep afloat like Kazali. I don't envy his position, better to be alone with my little operation, I've come to realize. You're a traveler by the looks of you. If you have a moment, perhaps you could pay Kazali a visit. He'd be glad for tidings from Rabad. Like as not, you'll find him at the Salt Wind Sails, the Harbor Guild building across the water from here. Let me see if there's anything off the pier side here. Doesn't seem like it. Huh, where's the last thing at then? Oh, there it is, okay. Well now, if it isn't a traveler, you're a sight in these unsettled times. People begun giving us a wide berth since that accursed tower suddenly appeared on Reborn. If it just stood there and loomed ominously, perhaps things would be fine after fashion, but no, it had to spawn fell fiends as well. We still have our lives thanks to the Radiant Host, but business is as good as dead. What'll become of us, only the gods know. Ah, so it's the tower. Okay. Dalmatians aren't coming, but we already have everything they ordered. What am I supposed to do with it? I don't know, but yelling at me isn't going to help. All I know is that their plans have changed, and that's that. Look, you must have known this might happen. The Empire's at war with itself, and the promises are in chaos. And there's the tower sitting on our doorsteps putting out monstrosities. The city has its defenses, but we've been afforded no protection out here. We can't blame foreigners for not wanting to take the risk. Yeah, but this will be an enormous loss. Alright, forget about the Dalmatians. Sure, some ships are still coming. We have fresh produce, handicrafts, medicines, all the perennial Highness favorites. Our consortium works closely with merchants and artisans to supply only the finest wares. Quality isn't guaranteed. I know all these things, Kalashi, I do. Which is why I regret to say I have nothing for you. All villages have been cancelled or indefinitely postponed. And you are... Wait, you're a foreigner, are you not? A merchant? Please tell me you're a merchant. I see, that's a shame. I'm sorry, but we're discussing important matters. If you need something, please talk to one of the others. Excuse me. My name is Metsia, and I'm here to see Kaleshi. Oh, it seems he's busy. I'll come back later then. Let's talk to the elephant man, sure. Oh, the wrong one, I guess. Yes, can I help you? I remember seeing you back in the guild. You wanted to speak of Kalazi too, did you? I'm Mattia, a fisherman of Akayali, a nearby village. I sold my catch to Kalazi, who offers it to foreign merchants, but he hasn't bought anything for a while now. When I heard the custodian had been struggling, I became worried and decided to come and see him. Just as soon as he's free anyway, he's a hard-working man, I dare not disturb him. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our hand pieces, so we can probably get that. Yeah, I definitely need to, sort these out at some point. If I may ask, what is it that you do? An adventure, you say, and you travel the world helping people. Then that must mean you're great at dealing with strangers. Please, won't you teach me to be like you? You see, I brought some fresh fish with me, the portion I couldn't preserve, and I want to sell them. Problem is, I'm terrible people. I've only dealt with Kazalzi, and I can't talk to customers without getting my trunk in a twist. So please, as silly as it sounds, would you not peddle the fish in my stead and show me how it's done? If you're willing, please let me know, and we can begin at once. Alright, looks like we're gonna have a big thing then. Time to sell some fish. You'll do it then. Show me how to deal with customers. I'm in your debt. Right, please try peddling my fish to, shall we say, 3 people here in Yalimad. I'll observe you and learn. They really do love this new following mechanic they came up with, huh? Yes? Greetings, Sven. How fare you of late? Greetings to you, too. I'm surprised I'm well enough given the circumstance. Things had settled down somewhat, but it was utter chaos when the tower first appeared, everyone grabbing whatever they could, trampling all over each other to get to the city. Many remained there for now, but I could not stay away. I had to come back, continue my life such as it is. Whether or not it was the right choice, only time will tell. There's no place like home, but don't do anything dangerous, eh? Well, trust me, I don't. I will make sure to keep clear of the tower, and when more monsters emerge from it, I heed the Radiant hostess' instructions. Hope they deal with it soon, so we can get back to our normal lives, to the days where you can earn as much as you gave. And tuck into a meal satisfied that you did the good work. Speaking of meals, why not have some fresh fish today? Fresh fish, you say? Oh, you're a fishmonger. Heh, when you bait me like that, how can I not bite? Very well, give me some of your fish. Thank you for your custom. The catch of the day is Shallow's cod, delectable stewed in coconut milk or baked with a sprinkle of salt. Nice. There we go. So we got one sale so far. I kind of figured like not leading right into it immediately would be the better thing, so I'm happy to see that worked out. Oh, what the heck? That was slightly weird to see. Yeah, let's see how it goes for the second person. A hawker, are you? Do you sell fruit by chance? If so, I want to buy some arma. Let's say it doesn't. They don't need to be export quality. What do you need so many armor for? Well, if you're eating, of course, it may seem like a lot, but of late I go through much in no time at all. I'm a stock taker by trade, but with no vessels coming in these days, the wares are beginning to pile up. By the same token, nothing's coming in from overseas, but not a day goes by that someone doesn't come asking what the next shipment is arriving for this and that. And this and that. All that wears me down, I find myself feeling constantly hungry. I know how you feel. Thank you, a pity you don't sell fruit, but I enjoy our little chat. It took my minds off my troubles for a moment. Whoops. Never mind, if nothing else, you left her with a positive impression. Let's move on to the north side of town, shall we? Okay, let's try and get this third one. We won't get the perfect sales, but, you know, 2 out of 3 isn't bad if we get it. How do we... I guess it must be over here. Okay. Maybe the last one I was supposed to go in hard for. Let's see how this one turns out, I guess. What is it? If you don't mind, I'm rather busy. Oh god, it's my stomach. Ugh. Either sickness? No, nothing so unusual. In a hurry back to work, I just ate a little too quickly. Some fresh fish will settle your stomach, and mine are the freshest of all. Oh, food is the last thing I need right now. Go and sell your fish to someone else. Whoops. Never mind, we just approached him at a bad time, and timing's everything, yes? Thank you so much for your demonstration of it. It's a truly eye-opening experience. Come, let us return to the pier. Well, we learned some things, didn't we? We learned bad timing, and, oh, I guess I can go that way. Oh wait, yeah, I can. Never mind. I was a bit worried there for a moment. I think I did show at least one good way of making a sale by talking to people. Thank you so much for showing me how to talk to customers. You managed to sell to one of the 3 people you approached. It was difficult, but when you put your mind to it, you succeeded. Though you did fail too, but there are lessons to be learned above success and failure. By applying yours, I'll endeavor to become a better peddler. Still, there's only so much I can do alone. I hope that things will return to normal for Kazuya soon. I thought I heard a familiar voice, and who it should be but Matsuya. Kazuya, have you finished your business at the guild? So you were there too. Forgive me, try as I might, I can't find any buyers. No ships coming in and hardly any going out. There simply aren't any options at this rate. So you can't buy any of my fish anymore. I'm sorry, Matsuya. I truly am, but for now you must peddle your own goods. But by myself, I can't. I want to help you, I do, but as it stands, I can barely help myself. I poured my all into the consortium, and I'll be damned if I let it fall apart. I have friends and families depending on me, and I won't fail them. The sisters is my witness. Kalza. Not to worry, using what I've learned from you, I'm sure I'll manage somehow. Well, I've had best return to my village. My thanks again, and please take care on the road. Alright, here comes the side quest. I'm halfway to level 82, so I may as well, like, pack up on the side quest while I'm here. Oh, we got an earring, so that's definitely worth getting. From a distance, I thought you may be a fishmonger, but now that I behold you up close, it's clear you don't hail from these parts. As your garments are, however, even I can tell they're made from hard work. Lucky for you, I have just the task. I mean, they make a necklace for an acquaintance of mine, but my design calls for shells pulled from the vicious Kachupa. As fine a crafter I am, I'm afraid hunting is quite outside my wheelhouse. If you do the rough work in my stead, you'll be well compensated for your time, and I have my undying gratitude besides. Acquire 2 shells from the hulking beast. Simple feat for one such as yourself, surely. And we got a ring offer here too. Okay. You there, I'll take it by the hunger in your eyes. You're in search of work. As luck would have it, I'm in need of assistance and have the coin to make it worth your while. Usually I'd haul these good chores myself, but today my back doesn't seem amenable to the prospect. If you could help out an old merchant out, I reckon we can both go to sleep today satisfied. Yeah, very good, very good. Mark the map where the crates are to be delivered. Careful now, the fruits inside bruise easily. Give me a shout once you're done, and we'll see about you getting paid. I don't have a... Yeah, it's not too far actually, so I guess that's easy enough. No, I don't need to be hitting a pot. Alright, there we go. Finished on that one already. How many side quests are there? Okay, we only have one more to pick up here, so let's go ahead and just grab it. Oh, they have a mender here. I don't have anything to repair? Okay. Oh, you look fierce, are you? Can you help me find my sister? She went off hunting Stormog so she could make chicken tikka. She's so brave, but she's been gone for quite some time. I've never strayed far from the gates, and those beasts look so frightening. She couldn't be far. Can you find her for me? She has red hair, and she looks so elegant in her hunting garb. She set off to the northwest. I'll be waiting here for you to come back. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look around, I guess. Maybe we'll do the shelling one first, I guess. So I guess the whole island is a, I guess the island's a whole zone on itself. Giant turtle, yes. Come, giant turtle, let us fight. Oh, there was one right next to me. Okay. And down. We'll continue on this way, which should open up another little lap area for us. That's a full-on giant elephant there at level 90. Ugh. Or giant elephants. Alright, we made it. Quiet, you. I'm lying in wait. Can't you see? What is it? My sister. Oh, she does worry after me so. I apologize for her imposition. Today's her name day, and I wanted to do something special for her. So much has gone wrong as of late, and she's managed to always keep a smile on her face. Thought that stone mug would be simple prey, but now that I've seen one up close, I can barely bring myself to move. I've never been so afraid, truth be told. But you look as if you've never known fear. Could you make a quick work of the store mug? I'm certain, if you don't mind, could you slay the animal for me? I've already set the trap, so one should be along soon enough. About the meat, I can't help to make the chicken tikka for that my sister so adores. Please, if not for me, then do it for her. Sure, why not? Let's do it! Bird is almost done. There we go. That was an inspiring display. Were you able to procure its meat? Here's the meat. Ah, this is the most delicious part. Thank you, thank you. You must let me repay you for your bravery. Please meet me near the city gates, where I've told my sister to wait. I do hope she hasn't wandered off. Alrighty, we can head back now. Just hop on our Pegasus here. Oh, that's right, the ether compass. I completely forgot. Got one to the northeast as well. There's the brave traveler. Thank you for finding my sister. She said you took down that store mug in a single blow. It's your name day, after all. Thank you. Memories of us gathering around the table as a family over a homemade feast is among my fondest. Our parents have gone to Radzahan to find work, seeing as how there's none to be found here since the tower appeared. They've sent word they'll return for us for this little one's name day. I want them to arrive to a feast rather than the ones from before, and thanks to you, they will. Please, take this for all you've done. Give our family that can give our family a member we can cherish. There we go. No crates in your hands, eh? I take it that you mean your task is done. Good job. A particular shipment is packed to the brim with this region's finest fruits. Owing to this region's insufferable heat, they're sweeter than any other I've ever tasted. I was meant to deliver them to a client of mine in Limosa, but no sooner had I set sail than I received word that my goods were no longer needed. Damn shame, but now that they're resting under the shade, I at least don't have them to go to waste. That's life, eh? Sometimes the wind is at your back, sometimes you're left floundering. And other times you're stuck in bed on a beautiful day because your back is having none of it. I tend to find that fortune smiles upon those of patience, and so they did today when I saw you strung along the docks. Any road, here's your payment for a job well done. Till next we meet. That's the ring. And so we get another ring for our troubles. At this point, we're missing the bracelets and the earring, and we know we're getting the earring next, so the only thing left we literally have to get is the earrings. Or not the earring, but the bracelet. At some point, we should find a side quest that has a bracelet, because I know we definitely did all the ones besides a single one on Lavrios, and that single one we didn't do probably wouldn't have had a armor coffer with it, so... So you've been busy. Do you have the shells? Yes, I do. Ah, yes, this is just what I seek. I mean to present my necklace to a woman of very discerning taste. So thank you for choosing shells of such high quality. She collects and assesses taxation at Thavnair. Our duties often bring her to this very port. We've become quite close over the past few moons. Only a few days ago she sent me a charm to ensure my good health and fortune. My spirits were much invigorated. It symbolizes her deep trust in me. Heard that the tell these are shared among siblings to express their love for one another. It's customary to send a gift in return, so I had in mind to craft a... Siblings? Is that how she thinks of me? I'm certain it was something altogether different, but now that I say it out loud... I suppose I could still be happy with this arrangement. I'll look over her as a brother would his beloved sister. Keep her safe from harm, yes. Anywho, I promised you recompense, didn't I? Here, you've earned it. Alright. And we get our earring now. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and go speak with Thancred, and then after that I think I'll end this video off for now. And I think dawn's finally approaching here. Maybe. There's also a fog, so that might be covering things up a bit. So you've been busy. Managed to learn a tidbit or two, I trust. I see. We also heard that the tower's affecting many locals' livelihoods. To think that it'd be to such an extent. But another notable, if not wholly unexpected, discovery, his disappearances and kidnappings have disturbingly commonplace. As before, the culprits are almost certainly tempered Imperial soldiers. And as before, they mean to use the faith of their helpless thralls to call forth a Lumer Primal. Business as usual for the Telephori. In any case, I'll go ahead and end things off here, and we'll continue on in the next video. So, see you then.